It's so sad how Christian exposes those in the industry and their evil acts. First, listen to his audio and his videos when he was speaking about this. It's so sad and emotional.
It's heavy on my heart, man, and I'm tired. In the moment, I'm like, what the and wanted to. But you got a guy that's a billionaire, and I got $3,000 in my bank account. Who they gonna believe? Right? I got that $3,000. That's my son's mom's rent for next month. You know, gotta make sure little man's taken care of. That's my rent, and that's a little bit for the gas tank, and the rest of it I can go to the dollar store and get some bread and bologna and hot dogs and mustard, and you know, I can get by. Work was slow, and a lot of the work that was coming it had penis attached to it. I'm like, fuck that, man. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm about to do. I regret not speaking up then, not being brave enough to, and I regret not hurting this person. Because I got a big heart. Mother had a big heart. Mother's heart was as big as Flint, Michigan. She was like a little yellow boy. You finna come and you gonna be a part of my family. And I always try to think about things, you know, and not lash out, even though I wanted to. Even though I want to. I'm mad at me for not hitting him. I'm mad at me for not speaking up and saying something. Because between that year and now, how many young black actors have fell for that? How many of them, and you can hear him say it you can hear him on the conversations. You can hear him on the conversations. You can hear him say that he has several guys, multiple guys on payroll, 6 figures a year, that pop up and they do whatever he wants and they go back home. So they pop in, they grab their ankles, they do whatever he wants. And I'm like, I'm not finna fucking do that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to make it that bad. I want to be able to shave in the fucking morning without any grief or any regret or any shame waiting for me in the mirror. There's a trauma that comes with being bullied and intimidated and sexually harassed like that. And the bad part is when the truth comes out, a lot of y'all in here are gonna be like, man, I don't believe it. And you can watch me on whatever news station. I'll take polygraphs live on TV. You can hear the recordings yourself. Person has a very distinctive voice when they offer me $100,000 to take my clothes off. Person has a very distinctive voice when they literally sexually assault me and try to grab my private parts, and I'm blocking their hand like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, my bad, and tries to do it again. Some of these people are y'all heroes. Some of these people y'all have deified and set up on a stool or on a stoop. It's taking everything in me not to say. But I promise you this. I will promise you this. As an executive on the show, I'm grateful for this person for showing me how not to be. When you're the boss, how not to be. You don't sexually harass your employees. You don't pressure them, bully them, try to intimidate them into what you want. I am grateful for that lesson. I'm glad that God sat back, because not only was he watching to see if I was the person that he thought he had made, but he was letting me see who I am. And I'm grateful for it, because it let me know, and that gave me a lot of my bravery. I thank God that he just sat back and watched. It's going to be a conversation really soon. And it won't be a conversation or accusations. Again, I let the statute of limitations run out. It's never been about money. My concern is that this person is still doing it. Still a predator. And that's not okay. And I wish I was brave enough to speak up back then. I was worried that he would get in the way and try to interfere with my work and try to blackball me, because he couldn't ball me. Pun intended. It's going to be a conversation had real soon. The beauty of non-disclosure agreements is that even if you do sign them, you can't speak about certain things, but confidentiality agreements don't, after speaking with several attorneys, they do not prohibit you. They can't prevent you from going to police departments and reporting sexual harassment and giving them your receipts, giving them your recordings, giving them your PDFs, and my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags. Same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. Clearly, that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It's also men sometimes, and it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you. But there are people that will and have and will continue to offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. At some point soon, it's going to have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05, whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. Once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. I started recording, so I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police. because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. Why do we as black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. And my only reservation about naming the people, there was directors along the way like, hey, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume, and I'm good. If I can handle that or not. I can kill that. There's other people that I want to say everything, and my brother was like, nah, not yet. I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. The good news is that they don't even have to believe me. Hopefully they would, but even if they don't, they can hear this person. Since sexual harassment started, I've carried many recorder devices on me, keychains, pens, thumb drives with a charged battery that get 6, 7, 8 hours, all the above. So I have the conversations. I really want to air that shit out because it bothers me when I'm alone at night. Like, man, the world is celebrating this person and they don't even know the shady and predatory way in which this person moves. Predators resent the prey that gets away. So when you don't say yes, when you don't say, okay, I'll acquiesce and, sign up and literally and figuratively play ball, because we're not doing that, they resent you. This is a conversation we're going to have, and we're going to have soon, because it bothers me in my spirit that I can forgive people. That's one thing. But yeah, P, we don't play ball. Literally strategically planning my next 8 moves. I'm good. God got me, because he was watching when I was offered these opportunities and I didn't say yes. I didn't sell my soul or my ass for success. It's like, nah, that's not what I want. I ain't into that. I ain't into dudes. I got an only beard in the bed policy. Mine is the only beard in the bed. Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. I don't get out like that. And these people kept on for years. Sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And where I'm at now is that in the middle of the night, I think about if I'm brave enough to name the person. I'll take a polygraph live. I'll take 5 because it's the truth. This person is a predator and he's one of several. And it's a shame, man. But I think it's time. I wasn't working for him in the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I declined. Because again, scenic route. I got my integrity with me. I'll take the long way around. But being that I wasn't working with him and we were in my apartment, he had visited my apartment to offer me a job of this fall because the lead of this particular project was going to do something else, so he needed another lead. I recorded it because I didn't trust him, and I had told him over and over, and he still always tried shit. Just tried shit. So if people don't believe me, they can hear him in his voice. I have always kept something on me. Always. Even if my phone is off. Something else is, if I'm around somebody that has tried to sexually harass me pressure me, intimidate me into some nonsense, I've always kept something on me so I could protect myself, because if they're that powerful and they feel that entitled, then they can also try to get in the way of your work. I can press play and you can hear the person and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me $100,000 to strip. You'll know right away, and it'll break your heart. I won't have to say the person's name, but I can and I will. I don't mind doing a polygraph or 3 or 5 on live TV, and I'll pass all of them because it's the truth. Some of the people that you think are your mentors are literally and figuratively just trying to fuck you. I have documentation from the dealership for the car that they tried to buy as an apology for offering me $100,000 to strip. It's time. I really want to just clear the air, because I'm tired. And then where I'm at now, if it still feels like that person is fucking with you just to fuck with you, just to mess with you. This person gallivanting around doing these PR stunts. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. Well, then speak on, if you gonna have, we gonna have a conversation, y'all, really soon. I saw what they did to Terry Crews when he didn't say anything, and yeah, like that doesn't make it comfortable for you to be like, man, I really want to tell the truth about this, because I'm sure this person is still out here doing the same thing, and if not,
Yeah, all right,
what is he?
welcome back again to the Spotlight News. So, in the comments, my brother, I understand and I completely am with you. I have been in this situation and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself for always taking the long route. Love you. Another one said, sorry you had to go through this and have been carrying this with you for so long, bro. Another one said, wow, there's great demons being exposed. Jesus, continue to the place and protection among Christian. I think Christian came out and he had to speak what he went through, and most guys out there were quiet, not talking about their experiences. But I'm so happy after this whole happening, they came out and speak what really is happening in the comment sections, what really people are going through. Man, I think this is getting worse and worse. When Cousin came out and spoke about Didi, what, she was a brave woman. Yeah, I really credit her. She was a brave woman, because it's not easy to talk about the pain, and this is the pain someone is going to carry for the rest of their life. This is the pain that won't move away. I think this is not right. I think, Christian, bro, don't even regret for once. You did a right step, you did a right way. It's good to come and talk about this damn shit. I think it should be spoken out, because this is not going to keep, people aren't going to do things in the dark behind the wall thinking they won't come out. I pray that most of them who are there and they think they won't get out of this, they will still expose them. I think, Christian, you did a right job, bro, because you carried many's confidence. At first, ladies were coming out and speaking about all that they went through, but I'm so happy that this time around it's a man, and if you're to listen to his voice, I think it carries a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of all that I can't mention. But if you're to listen to him, it's so bad. It's so painful. It's so hurting. He even said, I don't know how I can forgive you by what I went through, you know, because you're a billionaire. I think these guys think money is everything. Think they will destroy people's lives because they have money. I think they think the money can hide their bad deeds behind the dark walls. And this is not right. You know, baby, it is not right, because this is something someone is going to carry the pain for the rest of their life. And you're happy enjoying the world, and you're happy enjoying. Someone comes out of the camera, they smile, but they're not happy. They're not doing well. They're not fine. We didn't know what was happening behind the stage. We didn't know until brave people came out and spoke about it, you know, because we thought everything is good. We were happy to see our celebrities performing, but we don't know what they are really going through. We don't know how they are squeezing them inside, and deep inside they are not happy, but they have to make us happy. I'm so proud of Kristen. Thanks for representing the men. Thanks for not cutting off your words. And he said he's ready to expose everyone. And I pray they expose everyone. I'm so happy that most people are commenting what they went through, what they are really going through. I think the industry is not what we see. There are some hidden things we don't see. But if people come and stand out, speak about it, that's where we get to know. We should fight this. We shouldn't allow this to go, baby. It shouldn't be like this. Everyone deserves a right, even when you're rich, more than the other. Don't abuse them. It's not right. Abuse is something someone will carry for the rest of their life. It's a trauma. It's not right. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. This is Spotlight News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. May God bless you.